Hello there, croeso and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and I'm back here on Wreckfest for this week's weekly challenge for the solo tournament, which is a race attack on the Boulder Bank Circuit. Even though the previous screen said demolition race, it is definitely a race attack. Here's the settings I use: manual gears, ABS on half, traction control off, stability control on half. With the tune, I've just left it as the car comes. Stiff suspension can make the off-road bits a bit tricky, but the car generally handles better. The start requires a lot of luck. This is a 3-lap race, and this is probably the bit you're going to be restarting on the most. And once I'd gotten one good clean run through that first corner, and this isn't even a good one to be perfectly honest, I was then able to do the 3 laps successfully. It can get messy. The AI are aggressive, and you're not really clear of them until you essentially get to this section here. But if you do find you are having problems with the particular AI that you've been given, you can reset what cars you're racing against by quitting out of the challenge and just going back in. It will change the time of the day as well, so if you're using shadows as your breaking points, they're going to change, but so will all 23 other cars that you're racing against. So it's a good way to mix things up if you find that certain cars are consistently getting in your way. And then once you've gone through the first lap, it's then just a straight up time attack essentially. You won't really have to worry about other cars, it'll just be you on your own. So as we go down here, just as you get off the concrete onto the dirt, you want to brake just before that transition and turn the moment you get onto the dirt. That'll get you through that first corner nicely. This is probably, I'm going to say this is probably the best I've take this corner in all 3 laps, but even that wasn't good. You want to stick as close to the inside as you can and then power through the exit to drift yourself out wide so you don't hit the inside like I did. There's a little lip, a little jump just before this corner, and you want to brake before it and then turn after it, but only a little bit. You can carry a lot of speed through here. This corner I get consistently wrong, and I have been doing so for years. You want to get down to 3rd and carry the speed through the inside, but I consistently mess it up. This one I get a lot better, again in 3rd, just as the barrier drifts away on your right, that's when you're braking for that turn. This is all flat out, but don't let your wheels dip into the little ditches on the edge, otherwise you will get dragged off the track. And that last corner is a lot tighter than you think it is, so you do need to brake more, but you can cut more of the corner than I do. But beware, there are some pretty hefty boulders on the inside, and they will stop your car dead in its track. As you can see, I make another meal of this hairpin here, and I think over the 3 laps I've probably lost 5 seconds just from that one corner. So this could easily have been a sub 4-minute time, but it is 17 seconds below the gold, so it's good to show these sort of challenges because you don't need to be perfect when you're doing the solo tournament, but you do need to at least have some consistency about you. But you don't have to do every corner pixel perfect. There is room to make mistakes, to make errors, and still come away with that gold. I'm coming up on some to lap some cars, but this is the 3rd lap. I knew I could still drive flat out and I wasn't going to come across them, but be aware that there may be dead cars littering the track as you come around the last few laps. And then as we cross the line here with a 4:01. So that's this week's challenge. Let me know how you get on and if this was any help for you. And I just want to say diolch and thank you for watching.